Marvel just hit rock bottom, and Mel Gibson isn't holding back. The man known for speaking his mind is now dragging Disney into the spotlight, and fans are watching the meltdown unfold in real time. Ironheart was supposed to be Marvel's bold new step into the future. Instead, it's looking like the final straw that might break the entire MCU. When Ironheart dropped on Disney+, people weren't just disappointed, they were furious. The character that was once teased as a brilliant successor to Iron Man turned out to be a reckless, selfish lead with almost no moral compass. Critics slammed the show for its messy plot and lack of character development. But it wasn't just the usual nitpicking. This time, fans said it felt more like a lecture than entertainment. And that's when things started to spiral. Within days, reviews were in free fall. Rotten Tomatoes showed a critic score hovering in the 70s, but the audience score? It plunged to 59% and dropping. Fans couldn't believe what they were watching. The action was flat, the dialogue awkward, and the story, well, calling it a story might be generous. The backlash exploded so fast that Marvel execs went into full panic mode. And leading the charge? None other than Mel Gibson, calling out Disney for what he claims is their real agenda. Gibson didn't mince words. He flat out accused Disney of abandoning storytelling in favor of pushing politics. And he's not alone. More and more voices are echoing what he's saying. The MCU is slipping into irrelevance because it forgot what made it great. People used to line up to see Iron Man and Captain America in theaters. Now, they can't even get through 3 episodes of Ironheart without hitting pause in frustration. But what really fueled the fire was a quote that started circulating from Dominique Thorne, who plays Riri Williams. In an interview, she suggested that sometimes it's worth prioritizing diversity, equity, and inclusion over plot. That one sentence became the spark that lit up the fan base. Because to them, that's exactly the problem. Not diversity itself, but when the message overtakes the story, viewers check out. Fast. Behind the scenes, things aren't looking any better. Reports say there's real tension inside Marvel Studios. On one side, you've got the old guard, the creative team that helped build the original MCU, the ones who knew how to tell a compelling story. On the other side, a new wave of executives focused on brand messaging, corporate partnerships, and DEI initiatives. It's a full-blown power struggle, and Ironheart is just the tip of the iceberg. Even insiders say that the original plan for Ironheart was completely different. More tech, more heart, more action. But somewhere along the way, that vision got replaced. Instead of honoring Tony Stark's legacy, the show turned into something fans barely recognized. And now, the original creatives are furious. Can you blame them? While Marvel stumbles, DC is watching and waiting. James Gunn's new Superman reboot is coming fast, and if Fantastic Four flops, Gunn could steal the superhero crown right from under Marvel's nose. That's right, the same studio that dominated box offices for over a decade might lose its grip in just one cycle. All it takes is one more misstep. And the Fantastic Four? It's not just a film. It's Disney's last shot to win back the crowd. The pressure is crushing. Fans have already started calling it Marvel's make-or-break moment. And insiders say Bob Iger knows it. The man wants to retire in 2026 with his legacy intact. But if this movie flops, that legacy goes up in smoke. Mel Gibson, meanwhile, keeps speaking up. And what's wild is he's saying what a lot of people are thinking, but too afraid to say out loud. That Disney's no longer chasing stories. They're chasing approval from investors like BlackRock and Vanguard. Fans are calling it out too, saying it's no coincidence that projects like Ironheart keep popping up. Shows that feel more like boardroom checklists than creative expressions. It gets even crazier. Rumors are now swirling that Disney is already planning to reboot major characters like Thor, Hulk, and Doctor Strange. Seriously, they want to recast them early, not because fans asked for it, but to attract a younger audience. But let's be honest, nobody wants that. Fans aren't done with Chris Hemsworth or Benedict Cumberbatch. They just want good scripts. Instead of fixing weak writing, Disney keeps trying to swap out beloved characters like it's no big deal, but fans see it. And they're not buying it. The numbers don't lie, ratings are down, merch isn't moving, and the once unstoppable MCU is limping from one PR crisis to another. Even Blade, which had fans hyped for years, keeps getting delayed. Some insiders are saying it might never even see the light of day. That's how uncertain things have become. Marvel used to be a sure thing. Now it's a gamble. And through all of this, Gibson just keeps hammering the same point. Disney's lost the plot. Literally. They're not making stories people want to escape into anymore. They're making statements. And the audience? They're tired of being preached at when all they wanted was to watch their favorite heroes save the day. It's not about race or gender. It never was. Blade is one of the most anticipated Marvel reboots. Black Panther was beloved, but those films had depth, conflict, stakes. Ironheart? It felt like an afterthought, a checkbox. That's what has fans riled up. The magic that made Marvel special is fading. And if Fantastic Four doesn't deliver, the whole thing might collapse like a house of cards. What's worse? There are whispers that even more shows like Ironheart are already in the works, meaning Disney hasn't learned a thing. Some executives reportedly believe the backlash is just a loud minority, but the numbers say otherwise. People are tuning out, they're skipping trailers, they're not talking about the MCU with the same energy anymore. And every time a new series drops, it just gets worse. Mel Gibson may not be everyone's favorite celebrity, but in this case, he's saying what even die-hard fans are thinking. Disney needs to wake up. Stop treating fans like data points and start delivering stories with real soul again. Because if they don't, the golden era of the MCU might already be over. So now it's your turn. What do you think? Can Marvel still turn it around, or is this the beginning of the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's get into it. And if you found this breakdown wild, wait till you see what's coming next. Click the next video popping up on your screen. It's packed with even more insane celebrity drama you don't want to miss. See you there.